Emily, have you been able to complete the document that was due today? I want to look through it, so would you please upload it in the shared folder?
Oh, I haven't completed that document yet.
What?
Also, I'm supposed to clock out soon. I'm already getting ready to leave work, so please don't text me about work. Anyway, have a great weekend.
Hold on a second. Did you say you haven't completed the document? It was due today. Why hasn't it been completed? I've been asking you about it, and you said it's been going well.
I mean, you were suddenly working remotely today. You said you can't commute to work because of your morning sickness, and that's why I couldn't complete it.
What does that have anything to do with this?
I had questions about that document, but then you weren't at the office today, so I couldn't complete it on time because of you. This isn't my fault.
If you had questions, you could have texted me. I didn't mind if you called me too.
I wasn't sure if I could be precise with my question over text. I wish you had helped me as we looked at the document alongside.
But then you could have told me in advance. You're aware that we need to submit that document to our department manager by next week, right? And, Emily, you're going on a long weekend starting tomorrow, right?
Yes, I'm going to Okinawa with my friends.
You can go wherever you want, but what are you going to do about the document?
Huh? I don't know. Isn't it your job to figure out what to do about it?
What?
It's your job as my senior colleague to handle my tasks, right? So now, thanks. I'm leaving now since it's time to clock out.
Wait! You can't just be acting like this after dumping your job for someone else to handle without even finishing it. Don't you think you're being ridiculous?
Are you upset with me? But this wasn't even my fault. You're the one who made me finish up to only halfway.
What did you just say?
If only you weren't working remotely, I would have finished it today. But you ditched work because of morning sickness. You must be underestimating your job. But you ditched work because of morning sickness. You must be underestimating your job. Just because you're the office queen, you need to stop acting so cocky.
I'm not underestimating my job, and I'm not acting cocky.
Are you sure about that? You've been skipping work often by using your pregnancy as an excuse.
That's because my morning sickness can get quite bad, but I've been working remotely to make sure I don't cause trouble.
Is morning sickness that rough? I have a friend who's also pregnant right now, but she said that she doesn't have any morning sickness and she gets to work normally. Oh, but I guess maybe your morning sickness is bad because you're a hag in your 40s.
What? Is that how it is?
People say that pregnancy is easier when you're younger, right? But you're an elder woman in your 40s getting pregnant, and you're causing trouble to your colleagues, including me. No matter how you put it, you're at fault for getting pregnant when you're so old.
What did you just say?
I can't believe you chose to be pregnant when you're so old. I'm 23, and to me, I can't stand an idea of getting pregnant when you're so old. I feel bad for the baby for having a mom who's as old as a grandmother.
You've always been talking down on my pregnancy, but don't you think you're crossing the line with what you just said?
Huh? Well, I'm not the only person. Everyone in our office feels that way. Anyway, have a great weekend.
I'm sorry, Kenneth. Will you please pick up something for dinner on your way home? My morning sickness has been terrible, and I haven't been able to finish work. I don't have the time to be cooking dinner tonight.
That works out then. I was invited to an outing today, so I don't need dinner, and it's fine.
What? Are you going out drinking again?
My friends keep inviting me to different outings to celebrate that I'm gonna be a father. Everyone knows that we've been struggling from infertility for a long time, too.
It's great to know that everyone's happy for us, but don't you think this is a little too often? Aren't you concerned about your wife's dinner when she's suffering morning sickness?
What?
You said that I don't have to worry about it because you don't need dinner.
Why do you have to say it like that? Are you telling me to turn down the invite when my friends are willing to celebrate our baby?
But don't you care enough to cook or buy me dinner? I'm not telling you to turn all of them down, but you've been out drinking almost every day this month. You keep coming home late at night too. We need to think about our baby's name and choose a preschool. There are a lot of things that I want to talk to you about.
You can decide on those things. I don't really mind anything.
What?
And even about dinner, you're fine, right? You're well enough to work remotely, and compared to younger, naive girls, you're already 42. You can't be complaining about morning sickness.
Age has nothing to do with pregnancy. This is my first time getting pregnant, and morning sickness has been tougher than I ever imagined. I can't believe you would say those things when your wife is suffering in front of you.
But you've been waiting to go through this knowing how rough it can be, right? You said you wanted a baby no matter what, and that's why you got treated for infertility. You might as well enjoy the morning sickness then.
What?
I've been telling you that I don't mind you becoming a stay-at-home wife, but you were insisting that you not quit your job. And now you're complaining about morning sickness and how working remotely is tough. You're getting everything you want, so you can't be all selfish about it.
Don't you have a sense of kindness? I'm pregnant with the baby that we both had wished for the longest time. Can't you be a little more considerate towards me?
But even though I act considerately, it's not like your morning sickness will go away, right? It's just a waste of time. Anyway, my friends are waiting for me, so I'll talk to you later.
Layla, are you skipping work again? You were supposed to look over my presentation documents today.
I'm sorry, my morning sickness is really bad, and I feel nauseous every time I stand up. I already looked over your presentation comments yesterday, though. I made correction comments and uploaded them to our shared folder, so can you fix them based on that?
What? That's not going to happen. I can't fix it unless you talk to me about which parts I have to fix. Because you're skipping work again, I can't even do anything today.
What?
This is terrible. You keep using pregnancy as an excuse to skip work without even thinking about how much trouble you're causing others. If you don't want to work, you might as well quit this job.
Sure, I feel bad to cause trouble to everyone. My husband says he wants me to be a stay-at-home wife, but I enjoy working and I want to continue working.
What? Does your husband prefer you to be a stay-at-home wife?
Thankfully, we have that luxury. But then, his title is still a helper at a family business, though.
Family business? Wait, is your husband an heir of a CEO or something? Is he a soon-to-be CEO?
Well, I guess you can call him that.
Whoa, I envy you. I never knew your husband had a title.
I almost never talk about my personal life at work. Anyway, I'm so sorry that I caused you trouble. I won't be working today since I'm really sick, but you can reach out to me anytime if you have any questions about anything. I'll make sure I go to work tomorrow, so please try your best to handle as much as you can on your own.
Layla, do you have a moment? There's something important that I want to tell you.
What's the matter? Was there a problem at work?
No, it's something personal. I know this is sudden, but I'll be resigning from my job since I'm getting married.
Oh, really?
I recently got a wonderful boyfriend and I got pregnant. So I decided to quit this job and get married.
What?
I guess it's easier to get pregnant since I'm young. I got pregnant so easily.
That's good for you. It took me a long time before I finally got pregnant. First and foremost, congratulations for your marriage and pregnancy. I'm surprised since this is all happening so quickly.
It's too soon to be surprised. To tell you the truth, I'm going to marry your husband.
What? My husband? What are you talking about?
How do you feel? Are you surprised?
What kind of joke is this? You're lying that you'll be marrying my husband, right?
No, I'm telling you the truth. I'm currently in a relationship with Kenneth, your husband. And since I'm pregnant with his baby, can you please divorce him?
What? Since when have you been in a relationship with him? I never thought Kenneth would be having an affair with my junior colleague.
I told you that I recently got a boyfriend, right? I decided to steal him the moment I found out that your husband was the CEO's son.
Was that the reason why you decided to go for someone else's husband?
It's your fault for making it too easy. Kenneth is always out drinking by himself. So I pretended as if it was a coincidence to talk to him, and he was so easy to fish.
What? Did you say he's been drinking by himself?
He said he didn't want to be at home with an old hag with a huge belly. So he said he usually kills time until the middle of the night outside the house. He's been having fun ordering sparkling at hostess clubs too.
Oh my goodness!
So he was all excited that he gets to drink with a young pretty girl like me. I confessed to him after we got to know each other, and he was so easy to get. He'd do anything for me too. Layla, I didn't know you had such a wonderful husband.
What?
It's only been a month since we started going out, but he gifted me purses and rings. Despite he has you, Kenneth has fallen for me so badly.
I see. I can tell that you guys are enjoying your relationship, and all while his wife is suffering morning illness at home.
I don't think I'll have morning sickness at all. I say that because I'm so much younger than you.
I hope you're right. Does Kenneth already know about your pregnancy?
I'm about to go tell him. I was hoping to marry him immediately after telling him about my pregnancy, so it would be extremely helpful if you could divorce him in advance.
I see.
I'm sure he'll be more excited about a younger wife's baby than a hag's baby, too. I'll give birth to his child, so I want an old hag like you to break up with him.
Sure, I won't claim compensation either.
Seriously? Yay! You were so generous not to claim compensation when your husband was stolen. You're as generous as your big belly.
But I have a condition in exchange of not claiming compensation. I don't want you and Kenneth to show your faces to me or my baby ever again.
What? Is that all we have to do?
Money is just a piece of paper at the end of the day. If I could eliminate the source of my stress, I don't need compensation.
Okay, we'll keep that condition.
So, I guess the deal is sealed. I'll go get a divorce application.
This is going too well, the point where it scares me. Are you sure you won't claim compensation? You're a divorced single mother, and I'm sure things will be tough. You'll be spending a lot on the baby, and I'm sure you want to be saving up for your retirement soon, too.
Thanks for worrying about me, but I'm fine. My family runs a business, and we have the luxury. I can afford to live without relying on your money.
What?
I'll have him quit his job as soon as we get divorced. We can't let him inherit a family business of his ex-wife, right?
Hold on a second. What do you mean? Is the family business your family business?
Yes, my family runs the business. Did you actually think that Kenneth's family is the one who's running the business?
What? I mean, didn't you say that he was the CEO's son?
I never precisely said that. I said that you can call him something like that.
That's so deceiving. I thought Kenneth's family runs a business, so I thought if I stole him, I'd be the next CEO's wife.
By the way, Kenneth's family owns a farm. His parents are already retired. The two of them take care of their small farm.
You're kidding me! Retired parents who are running a small farm? I was supposed to become the CEO's wife!
Kenneth's parents are looking forward to a baby even more than we are. So, once your baby is born, you should let them see your baby as often as possible. You might as well move in with them.
What did you just say?
His parents have been asking me if we can move in with them. Kenneth is the only son, and it seems like they prefer to have his son's family near them. But I've been declining the offer because of work. But Emily, you said you're resigning because you're getting married, right? Kenneth will lose his job soon, so maybe this is a great chance.
No, I don't want that. I can't possibly live with my in-laws in the countryside. Besides, I don't even want to marry Kenneth if he's not the CEO's son. There's no point in stealing him from you at all.
But you're pregnant, right? The baby isn't guilty of anything, so the two of you should discuss what to do from now on. Anyway, I'll start getting ready to file for a divorce. Good luck telling Kenneth about your pregnancy.
Oh, please, you can't just break up with me like this. I'm sorry that I cheated on you with Emily, but I was just with her for fun, and you're the only woman that I truly love.
I've never felt love from you. This isn't just about the affair. I've been feeling that I can't deal with your demeanor towards me recently. So, I want a divorce.
Oh my!
By the way, I explained the situation to my parents already. They want us to break up immediately too. They're telling me to move back into their house so they can help me during my pregnancy.
What? Did you already tell them?
By the way, they're already gathering all your belongings in the office for you. Needless to say, you won't be inheriting the company. They said they'll terminate you effective today.
Oh God, I was so close to becoming the CEO. Oh please, I'll do anything, so I need you to forgive me. I swear I'll never cheat on you again.
I can't trust you any longer. You lied to your pregnant wife, and you've been out drinking every night until the middle of the night. I'm not forgiving you no matter what.
How'd you know that I lied?
I won't be claiming compensation if you're willing to break up with me as I ask right now. I don't mind splitting our marital assets evenly too.
What? Are you not going to claim compensation from me?
But let me explicitly tell you that you'll be paying childcare for the baby. This is the right that the baby is entitled to. If you're late a single payment, I'll never let you see the baby for the rest of your life.
Oh my goodness!
Anyway, we'll talk about the details on a later day. I'll be there with my parents and my lawyer, so please be ready for that moment.
This is terrible. I'm going to have to move in with Kenneth's parents. What are you going to do about this?
Oh, well, that's fine, right? Not many in-laws are willing to take in a wife who stole someone else's husband. Both you and your husband are unemployed when you're about to spend so much for the baby. Kenneth has to pay me childcare every month.
That's not okay. Every time they have something to complain about us, they're telling us that we should be grateful for taking in a disgraceful couple. They keep raising their voice at me, and they've been ordering me around to help with the farm since I married their heir.
It sounds like his parents are being pretty tough on you. They used to be so kind to me, though.
That was because you were the CEO's daughter. He took your surname, and it was probably hard to complain to you about anything. But they probably think that they could say anything to me since I took his surname. They're ordering me around all over the place.
That sounds like a hassle, but you have no choice but to try your best at this point.
I thought I'd get to live a luxurious life. Things weren't supposed to turn out this way.
I agree with you on that, Emily. I was supposed to have a baby. My husband stayed by my side. Things weren't supposed to turn out this way.
Well,
But I could rely on my parents. My workplace tells me that they'll do whatever it takes to back me up too, so I'm not too worried. Anyway, good luck to both of us for our pregnancy. Shortly after, I took my maternity leave and I gave birth to my adorable daughter. Both my daughter and I have been doing well, and I plan to go back to work as soon as my maternity leave is over. My workplace was proactive about allowing me to work shorter hours and also remote work, and I can't appreciate them enough for that. And as for Kenneth and Emily, it seems like his parents are still ordering Emily around the way she complained. She's struggling with morning sickness quite badly, but his parents have no mercy. They would tell her that everyone else goes through it, so she needs to stop complaining about it. I'm sure it's rough, but I hope she overcomes the challenge with the youth that she's been bragging about.